My channel. These are going to be some timeless collective messages. Please keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with everyone. Please do just take what resonates and leave the rest for another to appreciate. My messages are timeless, energy is fluid. Okay, so I will be starting with some oracle cards, get into some tarot. I do appreciate the likes, subscribes, comments, shares, and support of my channel. Okay, to help it grow. All right, got the North Node occurring here, collective. All right. Also, I did open up my personal readings, or if you'd like a private reading, that information is in the description box. I do accept donations. That information is there as well. Okay, there's some kind of communication that's going to be a benefit. You have the wisdom to understand this communication when it comes in, collective. All right, this could be coming from, with, or about an Aquarius energy, but there is something new and different ready to occur, or going to occur, or is occurring. Collective balance is occurring. Okay, what is happening here? There's an idea. Somebody has an idea, or it's the universe is idea. Virgo is here. What's happening? There's a mystery. Okay, so the universe might have something to do with this mystery, because I got other people and their power and their resources, but then there's a major change. So it's like the universe stepping in. How it's going to step in is going to be a mystery. Right, what somebody thinks they know. Something's going to be a mystery, and it's not, it's going to be unexpected. It's going to be an expected good change. And it has to do with some kind of shift of who or what was around you or is around you. We got Venus and patience. Somebody thinks they know something about this mystery. There's an idea in question here. I have the highest and lowest aspects of communication going on here. So the information is fluctuating with distortions. So it's like tuning in. So if you had an equalizer, you take out what you didn't want and you could equalize. It's like equalizing the situation with an equalizer. If you're into sound. Okay. I'm going to get some more here on this with this, because I want to see what this, I want to see what the mystery is. Your dreams, the idea. I said it was an idea. The idealization. Something's going to occur that's going to shift. That is still a mystery. The idea in question. Oh my gosh. There you go. So the idea in question is going to balance it out. I don't know what your question is. This is a general reading. It's going to be different for everyone. Okay. This mystery has created something overwhelming, like behind the scenes here. And I think that is like becoming less relevant as time goes on. Yeah, there's something quick. It's like, yeah, as time goes on, all right. Also, hang on here. There's the past, the quick past. Past could be trying to come in quickly here. This is about producing something overwhelming. The moon. Virgo doing a little at a time. Patience. Being asked to do something a little at a time with patience. You could be keeping what you're doing a mystery. And then that sparks curiosity to what you're doing. That's good. Be what, yeah. And then judgments and regrets. Yeah, there's something about looking at what you're doing. You're not going to like accept these judgments as part of your experience here. The star, right. It's Aquarius again. It's like it's not relevant to your situation. It's a Four of Wands in reverse. So it's a past. Could be a community connection here and some kind of upheaval who had some kind of vision, kept it a mystery, kept their vision a mystery. There was a lack of honest communication there with the Magician in reverse. Okay, so also not only lack of communication, but not having the tools. The Magician, you have the tools. There are faulty tools with this community. Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse, faulty tools, faulty actions, because Seven of Wands, the Wands are actions, so that would be some kind of faulty actions having to do with blockages. This energy is blocked. It was not loyal in that situation. Knight of Pentacles upright is loyal, slow, and steady work. This is lack thereof. Queen of Swords in reverse. So there's not satisfied with something. I feel entitlement here. Nine of Cups in reverse. I feel entitlement here. All right. So some kind of satisfaction, mystery of entitlement. About love. So that Nine of Cups in reverse with an Ace of Cups added to it in reverse is Ten of Cups in reverse. And that's part of this mystery. Okay, so it could be questioning why you're emotionally detached at this time. You have an Ace of Pentacles arriving, or this was about an Ace of Pentacles. It was about a new beginning. It was about a new start in the physical. Lovers in reverse. Someone made a choice, or this is a clear choice, or this was a karmic agreement, because Lovers upright, Gemini energies, soulmate energy. So this was a lesson, but it's still part of a mystery, concern, greed, hanging. You could, whatever you were hanging on tightly, also you could just let it go, because the Four of Pentacles in reverse is letting go of what was being held onto so tightly. And there, okay, so I would say greed then. Okay, so there was a greed issue, overwhelming with the overwhelming, I want to say overwhelming thinking about something. Ten of Cups, upright. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I got Pisces and Aries with greed, Virgo with greed, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, earthly matters, material things. All right, well, the situation's now tied to a Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. The blindfold is still on. That's the mystery. Okay, somebody doesn't want it to be noticed that it was a win at all cost situation. Okay. Is it other energies that could be walking away from this energy? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This was a collaboration. So the Five of Swords upright is winning at all costs, but the energy is not participating any longer. There are energies walking away from the perceived winner. You're the High Priestess. This could be Pisces, and I got Pisces, or your dreams, they could be giving you messages. It's to help take the blindfold off as well. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Justice. Justice is occurring, okay? So the less you participate, the the more justice arrives. It's just like the way that it is. With an Empress in reverse, then that's Libra. Okay, I have a Libra Virgo cusp here. Aries Pisces cusp, or those individual signs. It all turned out to be a Ten of Swords, so there were swords, a lot of swords thrown here. It's like, but no one wants to be responsible for the swords. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So it's not taking accountability for that. But you heal, it's about you healing the wounds and taking off the blindfold. It's not your responsibility to take the blindfold off of the group. Yeah. Because the High Priestess is doesn't need to be validated with a group. And Pisces again. Use your intuition. This is over this community. Closing out the cycle. There's distorted feminine energies. You're closing out the cycle. So the High Priestess, you're aware of Empresses in reverse. Distorted feminine energies, trying to win at all costs by or through overwhelming events or beliefs. But it's like petty or not. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you recognize it. So this community over here had a vision in reverse, but it didn't go anywhere. The Devil. It didn't go anywhere. Everywhere. Okay, there was attachments, and it's about adventures. Adventures await. Go find it. And then there's the Devil. Or somebody chase things that weren't them for them. There's the Devil, and there's adventures wait. Or it was the Devil that was blocking your adventures. Like, no, you know, or there was restrictions of some sort, possibly. Well, let's see. Restrictions. Knight of Swords in reverse. Battles, restrictions, the Star. Because you're the Star. Okay, so the Devil challenging the Star with adventures, but it's about blocking adventures because I got vision and dreams. So you have a dream here that you're bringing about. So it's whatever is blocking is for you to take a look at and taking responsibility for healing that strength, Leo energy. Taking responsibility for healing that, okay? Because when you expect someone else to do it, then you give your power away. High Revenge in reverse. And that's giving the power away. That's giving the responsibility of something to someone else. And that's not going to work. Justice, right. It's not going to work. The scales are going to balance. This was like some kind of dark thing here. Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands in reverse. You have a Ten of Cups. This is a past, or this could be an ex energy, because I have marriage in reverse. Marriage and community. I mean, I got marriage here twice in reverse with the Devil. And adventure, Page of Cups. What's happening here with this Ace of Cups? In reverse, Hierophant, mystery, keeping their involvement hidden. I'm going to take this one because Sun in reverse, Leo again. Empress upright. Okay, now, okay, light is being shown here. The mystery is about, okay, there's a mystery Empress upright here. Sun in reverse. So this High Priestess is number 2 in the major arcanas, and this is number 3 in the major arcana. This would be a couple if this was upright, but it's not. Okay, so There's the feminine energy teaching masculine energy something here about other people. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Involved with our Two of Cups or of their past. So feminine is teaching the masculine something about that. What to walk away from. There's something to walk away from. What's your gut feeling on this? The Star. Because you are the Star energy. Yeah, you healed the Ten of Swords in reverse. What's going on? Collective. Page of Cups, Tower. Okay, this Tower is part of this mystery. There's energy that is like, since it's the Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, appearing to be innocent. This is the energy jumping from the Tower. This is the overwhelming events. And I said plural. Lovers in reverse, Aries, Gemini. Juggling, wanting to be recognized, but there's confusion about the truth. The truth is coming in. Therefore, that's why the energy is like walking or jumping away. It was because it was somebody's a selfish acts, I'm getting, of hard work. Selfish acts of hard work. Selfish acts or something. Here's the hard work. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Virgo over here, twice. Okay, and here's the King of Pentacles. Okay, a lot of hard work is going nowhere. And confusion about these cups. Part of the mystery. There's the energies that are competing, or you're no longer competing with because you see it as a competition. 5-5, create and promote change. 55, Sun in reverse. Masculine energy that put a lot of work in, that strength. You overcame something, you tamed something, it was about taming something. For the collective, wow, and the truth. There was some kind of faulty narrative happening here about the innocence or participation. The truth is being revealed for or with or about an empress, where there is fertile ground here, nurturing fertile ground. Okay, so the empress is highly abundant and victorious. Oh, with a 7 of Swords. This sword and these swords equal to 8 swords over here. So you're not blind to the truth here. And how you're not, it might be a mystery. And it's like how you overcame. You overcame. Somebody felt that you would be left out in the cold. And you're not. We have 2 aces, 1-1 here. Ace of Pentacles, the truth about this pentacle. I said there was greed involved. Overwhelming events, but this is still an offer that is clear. Okay. So somebody's going to be recognized for what it is, what they put out. Yeah, some kind of satisfaction. Wanting something for personal satisfaction with or about a group or a group collaboration. It became overwhelming. And now it's all going back with the 8 of Wands in reverse because it was put out. And you chose your battles carefully, not getting involved here. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is very quick quick, untruthful information anyway. Well, it gave you the chance to exercise your intuitive abilities. You didn't need to explain anything here. About a Knight of Cups in reverse. Why you turn down this cup of, it wasn't a cup of love. You know, if somebody could have been just used to the way things had been or always been, unwilling to change, with the Magician in reverse. Okay, so spending more time worrying about the past instead of building a future, which led someone to a blockage. Okay, so what's happening? You can't fake it. Okay, so the devil over here is trying to fake it. Fake their vision. All that glitters is not gold. Okay, what's happening here? All right. You could be moving. You could have got a lucky break. Rolled the dice and got a lucky break here and moved. Moved. Physically moved. I do have a motorcycle there. Movement. You know, if you're moving on a motorcycle and moving, actual moving, you don't, unless you have a little trailer, you're going to pull behind you. You're going to carry, okay. Your load will be very light. You're only going to have what you have with you on this move. But there was a lucky break to get you there. Somebody's plans aren't fully formed with stormy relationships. They're in an uproar. Okay, so you get a lucky break and a move, and the energy is in an uproar because of your movement and or not being seen as, you're on the right track. Okay. You're revealing something, not being seen as wanted. Okay, some kind of attention seeking took place here because yeah, look at that. Oh, that just came on my lap. Something's gonna fall in your lap. A whole lot of information. Yeah. Because somebody had a bad idea, manipulated and led astray. But you're right on track. All right, so you have a victory. You're revealing this mystery, but it's being done in a very strategic way by universal guidance here. You neatly tied up and secured. You're not seeking anything else about it. All right. There's something not ready to get started. Plans aren't fully formed. These other people and their resources don't ever have their plans formed. So therefore, it blows up in one's face. Explosive combo, unbroken. That's part of the overwhelmingness that occurred. Trying to do something over and over and expecting a different result. And somebody wanted someone to get caught up here because it's going swimmingly off the hook and in the flow. So you've got new beginnings and off the hook and in the flow. You walked away. There are stormy relationships. Stormy relationships are getting caught up now for what they are as a whole in general. Yeah, whatever's been manipulated, led astray. Okay, so misleading, a mystery about it. You're not open to old, new ideas because it feels wrong. It's a bad idea. So this is all about using that High Priestess energy, and then it's like ascending then to the Empress energy, like in simultaneously, whomever I'm reading for. and you're cutting things short. You're at peace with your decisions. Therefore, there's no need for explanation as well. What is happening here? Wow. No, Empress doesn't need to explain. Empress twice. Their choices. Empress doesn't need to explain why they're not going to juggle something. Collective. This is the past, this is reflection, and this is discoveries. So you get a lucky break that you broke away from the past, took a new adventure. Wheel of Fortune, this is the universe granting blessings along the way as a new adventure, because you're leaving the old adventures behind. Going to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. We got 6-6 alignment, very earthly alignment. Queen of Wands is here with the Devil. Okay, so the Devil is a Queen of Wands energy or fire sign energy of the past. Took a risk on what else here? Sun in reverse. Another 6. I said very earthly, and there you go. 6 of Pentacles. There was a breadcrumbing here. You could have received some kind of gift. Somebody didn't want to give a gift, Sun in reverse, or this is kind of an expectation. This was an expectation tide. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Hangman. See a higher perspective here. Magician, Five of Swords in reverse, because you already walked away. So this energy is going to try something about reattaching. 6 again. Okay. 6, 6, and 6 alignment. Other people and their resources with the Devil. Reckless decisions and choices are going to be seen for what they are. This was done for personal power or personal gain. This was definitely service to self. It's not a mystery any longer because of the victory. You're being recognized for actually bringing about the justice here because you're not juggling this. So as long as you were juggling some kind of something about it. There's a 9 of Cups in this deck now. Okay. So for personal satisfaction, I said it was service to self. You don't get much more service to self than 9 of Cups in reverse. 6, 6, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9 could be relevant because I have the Empress. So 3, 6, 9, Tesla energy, Nikola Tesla. Okay. All right. So Scorpio energy, overindulging either or, it's about unable to transform because it keeps being charged with energy of a low frequency that is like, you know how a frequency can hurt your ears or tarn hearing because it was to something? Well, same thing. It's not a gen. All right. So 4 of Wands in reverse again. Whatever's in an uproar or overindulging in this, I'm going to go much more with these because 5 of Swords in reverse now. It was up right here. Now it's in reverse. I said energy was walking away and not participating. So what kind of fun is that anymore for this energy? Yeah, now the King of Pentacles is in reverse. You're not juggling. This was also being led astray by choices and decisions. King of Wands, 4 of Wands in reverse. Poor investments here. It's going to be shown that poor investments were made with earthly matters. Hermit in reverse. Some kind of bad advice here. Okay. What else I want to do here? Okay. I got let yourself sparkle and shine in reverse and reveal your true self in reverse. Progress, not perfection. All right. This is about comparing. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and what you have learned. You have learned. With learning comes wisdom. And with wisdom comes responsibility. Nothing's perfect. There's this energy that is wearing a mask here with not revealing the true self. Is comparing. There's the energy comparing itself to you. You have increased support to help you with what? A purpose. You want a purpose here. An answered prayer. Increased support for an answered prayer coming in. Okay, so the answered prayer, I have appetite and unikite. And the answered prayers are, all your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. All right, being recognized now the tables have turned, and it's going to be noticeable in any dimension. Increased support, because you have all around increased support. But whatever was working against you is not working for you. Okay, because you're purified and detoxified the situation. You release energetic toxins from within and around you. Let yourself sparkle and shine came out in reverse. So this energy needed some kind of validation. When you shine from within, you do not need the spotlight. This is oval, and this is you are being guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So something's going to be shown that was unexpected because you gave it to God, didn't try to control the situation with Amber. So it's about take a deep breath, and on the exhale, give the situation to God for healing and answers, because there was control issues. So, and unnecessary worries that were created. So energy is closed-minded because it's too busy comparing and judging. Therefore, lack of understanding is going to be what's taking place there. Ego was involved, or you let go of the ego around the situation, because this is a past show. It's like big forgiveness, what had occurred or was involved here. You accepted some kind of struggles as lessons and moved on, because you have an answered prayer right here. You are here for a reason. I said something about a purpose. There was also a purpose behind this to actually place you on your path or whatever it is you're doing. There were expectations attached to this, so that's part of that devil energy. Here, I said something about the ego. Here it comes back out. This perfection or comparing had to do with ego. Live your bliss is in reverse. Show the other people's resource, the mystery, not happy, something not happy about it. You have an answered prayer, something about your talent. Okay, so the shift in the situation is going to allow you to shine, because you already shine naturally. This is about being one's authentic self. Death is an illusion. There was some kind of illusion behind these events, indecisions, or with your dreams, or these beliefs that were created. Be yourself. Never judge another in reverse. Okay, this was intentions. I said it was something about greed. So the intentions were off. It was manipulated or led astray. The true intentions are coming out about this illusion that was presented as a something, I don't know what it was presented as. Oh, well, anyway, it was presented as some kind of upright relationship, but it's actually a toxic relationship because it's about releasing toxic relationships. So you're exposing some type of toxic relationships around you that had some kind of expectations, or this was faulty guidance because there were expectations. So grouping for a cause and then taking action to bring about. But the actual intention behind it, the grouping, there's a problem with. It was a lesson. It was a struggle. Okay, someone also I expected someone to reach out because they felt they would be struggling. Okay, we have service in reverse, but it wasn't. It was for personal satisfaction. Okay, open to receive. Wow. Okay, so you're being open to receive. Choose wisely. Choose whatever you receive. You chose. There's a feather of hope. Being guided by a higher frequency, ancestral guides, angels, whatever you subscribe to in a higher realm aspect. Feathers could be part of your journey. You're turning the page. His name could be Page. Stop and reflect, but this is not to stop, reflect, and stay there in that judgment and comparing. Somebody just reflects and compares. You're transitioning this energy, turning the page with wise counsel. A couple more. Self-embrace with the answered prayer. Okay. Go your own way. Turn the page and go your own way. Couple of songs there. Who do we got? Fleetwood Mac. It could be Mac. Or not Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, it is Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks. Bob Seger. Okay, seize the moment. Hang on, I'm trying to see what this intentions is about. See clarity about these intentions. Somebody didn't expect you to look into the mystery. Something was a burden, but you still have the feather of hope. That's a star energy. It's a never-ending flow from the universe of water. Believe at this time there's somebody charging ahead with a feather of hope. Well, I want to see one more here because tide of transition. It's transitioning. It's like could be the moon cycles, just because the tide does have to do with the moon and cycles and when the tide comes in and out, or the beach could be significant. There's a worthy goal. Go your own way. Roots of success are being created. All right. Thanks a lot. I do hope this was helpful. I'll see you next time.